Brian, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and kind of the shoulder pain you had before working with comeback?
Shoulder surgery, I guess it's been about 10 plus years ago now. Just constant upper trap tightness, kind of some loss of motor control, mind muscle connection. Just didn't seem to be getting better with any of the workouts that I was finding online and trying to do. Um, Having a program kind of structured specifically for my unique injury, that's kind of plagued me for a long time has been huge.
Obviously, you tried a lot of different things and you're trying to, get past this kind of tightness. Like looking at the structure of the program and, comparing it to other treatments you've had, what kind of, sticks out to you from that perspective?
Uh, Being able to have somebody that I could contact almost at any point every day and ask questions about a movement, something that didn't feel right, where exactly I'm supposed to be feeling this when I'm doing it's not something you get when you go to like a PT once a week and they send you home with, you know, 5 exercises to do and you can't really see them till the next week. So being able to have that immediate feedback was pretty huge.
And then, obviously, your shoulder throughout this, let's be honest, it hasn't been a perfect sky, predictable thing. You've had ups and downs. Could you maybe just kind of share, your experience with that? As you were kind of working, things would kind of be sore, but eventually you'd be able to give you the tools you needed.
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to, trust the process.
Exactly.
Knowing that, there's there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days. I put my shoulder into a lot of positions that I just don't really do a whole lot of. Stuff that I didn't even really know that I needed, or areas that I didn't really know I was weak. So uh yeah, just kind of not pushing through the pain, but kind of dealing with the pain and uncomfortability and sticking with the program seemed to have a positive outcome in the end. So
Okay. You're a firefighter, correct?
yeah.
Yep. So, obviously your job is very active, demanding, unpredictable. Could you maybe share just kind of as you were kind of making progress, like how that ability to get back to work and having a little more trust that your shoulder was going to be there for you, when duty calls?
Yeah, I just, if we're on long calls or carrying around a lot of heavy gear, I didn't feel like I felt it for as many days afterwards. I didn't get like soreness in that shoulder. We do a lot working overhead with a lot of weight on our shoulders and on our backs and all the gear and everything, lifting stuff. Felt like I had a little bit more range of motion, a little less restriction. Before I would just push through that pain and, I'd be like, well, I'm gonna feel this for days afterwards, but it's I don't notice it as much anymore.
All
So
for the pension, right? Think about
yeah,
the pension.
yeah,
Is it
yep,
worth it?
yeah, yep.
I feel you. Yeah, that was important because I know, yeah, a lot of people, firefighters definitely deal with that, and and that's service member, where you just kind of have to grit through it, and again, you don't think about how much that affects you until you clock out, and you're like, yeah, how what?
Not always the best conditions for like. There's no warm up, so
There it is. Yeah.
just going. So you don't have time to get that shoulder loosened up or anything. It's just
Right.
go.
So the last thing again is, a lot of folks, they're again they're very hesitant about the virtual platform. I think in today's world, there's a lot of not a lot of trust and some unpredictability there. So I would love for you to maybe just give some advice to anyone who's hesitant, kind of about starting a virtual shoulder rehab program. You pointed out it earlier about how you kind of have that constant communication. Is there anything else you'd add?
Um, I mean the assessment calls that we did early on that was kind of a feeling out point. What's my shoulder injury? You guys get to learn about me.
Mhm.
Is it something that I think we can, or you guys think you can help me with? Not in person. It's a little different, but The constant communication is almost better to me. That's a kind of a better deal than being there all the time. I mean, if I go to a physical therapist, they can be hands-on, but there's a lot of PTs that have had trouble with the shoulder injury that I've had before, and even having the hands-on and the limited communication, seeing them once a week, I just didn't feel like there was a whole lot of progress. I felt like the plan of attack that they had for it was just kind of a general plan of attack for almost any shoulder injury. So having a program built specifically, for my shoulder injury, whether it's online or in person, I mean, that's huge.